Welcome to Wayne's RC. Today we got the after build of the Dancing Wings Hobby Storch from W Hobby. This wasn't a quick build, of course. ARF / plug and play, but so I was at it, I don't know, altogether probably 10 hours. Maybe not that much, but I took my time and went about slowly. Got it all set up. I did have some problems with the slats. And here's how they operate. I got them on my knob, channel 7 on the transmitter, and I still have to adjust servos a little bit, but this model comes with plastic gear servos, and I had the slat set up on a switch, and it was a gear switch, and the throws are just way too much, and it stripped a couple of the plastic gear servos, so I replaced them with metal gear and put them on the knob so I can control the throws. But I still haven't got it quite right. This one actually is a little bit down. I gotta adjust that. But it's kind of cool the way it works. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of subtle. Let's see here. Get up to the camera. Clumsy in here, but you can hear that digital metal gear servo. You probably can see it. Okay, it's got flaps. Can't really get the throws. I mean, it's got some deflection, but not a lot, because there's not much space between the wall of the wing and the flap. So, you know, it's got some. Don't expect a lot of barn door on your flaps, because it's not going to happen. I did replace the plastic gear servo with a metal gear for the elevator. I didn't trust the plastic gear. Everything else I left as the plastic gear. I might eventually switch them out too. The other cool thing about it is the folding wings. It is a little bit of a pain to get them to fold. You have to take the struts off. It's one screw and a nut, and then you got to take off the canopy, which I stepped on. I fell on the floor and I forgot about it, and I went around the other side of the plane and stepped on it. I repaired it. I got all the W Hobby, but they aren't going to have any parts in for another few months. They're working on getting the parts along with the second shipment. This one's sold out, by the way. So, but the green one, they had two versions. They got the camo and the green is still available. So you can get that if you want. Okay, I was going to show you how to fold the wings. It's not too difficult. Like I said, 2 screws, 1 on each side of the wing. You take the struts off. Then there's a spar. I got it marked, wing spar. I got it marked where the middle of it is, so you have them spaced evenly. Anyway, measure it and mark at the halfway point. Then what you do is pull one side all the way out. It doesn't matter which wing you want to fold first, but that's all you do. You got to have the servo leads long enough. So you probably need extensions. They give you a couple, which aren't too long, but. And on the other side, you just simply get it to pull out on the other side and then fold this one in. That makes it easier for transport. Actually, this one can fold more. There we go. There you go. Put that one back in. Sorry for my back towards the camera. And you can transport it. Oh, they don't give you a very long lead for the XT60 on your speed controller. It comes with a 60 amp speed controller. So I put an extension on it so I could get at it. And the CG, you can't really go wrong. You put the battery into the front. If you can see that. Anyway, you put the battery as far front as it'll go. And that's basically your CG. And you got to be careful with the magnets for the canopy on the back. I didn't even know I did it, but I broke this off reaching inside the plane to place the receiver, which I got inside the fuselage in the back here. Tucked all the wires back there. Put some epoxy on there, put it back on. It seems to be pretty good, but I still might put a few screws in there just to keep it supported a little bit. Then, if you want to put the wings back, just do the opposite. Fold them. And sometimes this can get a little tricky because can't get the spars to line up quite right, but it went in pretty easy. Fold this one back. And there, you see what I mean? You know, you gotta kind of wiggle it around a little bit. Get it back in there. But anyway, you get the idea. It does go back. You just have to wiggle it around a little bit. Other than that, like I said, it's not your foam plane where you get it out of the box. Put it together with a few screws and set up your radio, and an hour later you're ready to fly. This one you gotta do some building, a little bit of modeling, and but it's not real tough. It takes a little time, you know. If you got a little spare time and you want something to do, there you go. I'll run up the motor a little bit for you here. Oh, throttle cut on. Feels like it's got plenty of power. I was kind of reluctant to put on the decals. I don't know, you know, German warbirds from World War II. You know, kind of a taboo thing a little bit, but it doesn't have the nasty swastika. So I put them on just to add a little bit of scale, as detail to it. But that's all I got. That's the after build of the W Storch from W Hobby. The green one is in stock. I think maybe a month or two, the camo one will be back in stock if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a good day.